Hey everyone, it's Diane. Remember the indoor flea market that I went to a few weeks ago? Well, I went back today and I have some things to show you. I got a couple of scrapbooks from it the last time, and I guess what? I got a couple more today. So they're not, I don't think they're quite as good as the last ones, but they're still fun. So let's just take a look at everything that I got. First, I went to a little shop that I hardly ever go to it, but I went today. I used to sell my smash books there before I started actually making junk journals and before I opened my Etsy shop. So once in a while I stop in, and I got a few things today. I got these very unique bobbins or spindles, whatever you want to call them, from the textile industry. She was only charging $2 each for them, and I just thought they were so cute. And I bought, the regular bigger bobbins, the antique bobbins before, and sold them, but these, they're small enough that I can just use them as a little decoration on one of the little shelves in my room. And I got this book because I thought it was cute. Six Cousins Story. I've never heard of that, but it's a golden storytime book, Once Upon a Time in the Meadow. And it's not that old, 1981, but I thought the illustrations were super, super cute. Isn't that cute? And this one, the dust jacket is kind of destroyed, but it's on the front of the book. And it's landscape. It's called The Dancing Queen. 1954. Someone got it for Christmas. Got some black and white, like silhouette. Looks like every other page is black and white. Looks like she's going around the world. I just picked this up for $1. Martha Stewart, 2009. So I can just, get some images out of there or just look at it for fun. And this card of lace, there's some eyelet and this little white lace. That was only $1 for that whole card. And so that was from the little shop. It's in the town of Sayre, S-A-Y-R-E, which I live in Sayre, but I live on the other side of town now. But I used to live close enough to walk to that place and all the other places down there. Anyway, I'm only mentioning that because the name of the shop is Serendipity, S-A-Y-R-E, N-Dipity. And then I went to that indoor flea market. So I did get these 4 books. He had probably the whole collection of these books, and I've had them before, but both times I was able to just pick out the ones that I liked. But these are a great size for making a fun journal with. I had this one before. They're 6.5 by 9 3/4, so that's a good size for a fun journal. And they look like they weren't used at all. 1961. I had that one, and I made like a eclectic kind of journal with these books. And I had this one. I did not have this one before, but I liked this picture on the front. And I think I had this one. And I can use some of the pages, but mostly I just wanted the cover. But they're so stiff to open, I don't even think they were used. And I got one more thing from another vendor, and then everything else came from the same vendor, I believe. So this was interesting. It says 10 gross brass safety pins, rust proof. Look at that. They're all open. It does say on the box, open. I would love to know how old they are. That's a lot of safety pins. So a gross is 144, and there are 10 gross, and it looks pretty full. I don't know if some of them are missing, but it's pretty full. And I was thinking I would sell some, but unless I find little plastic boxes, little tiny plastic boxes to put them in, I would have to close every one because I wouldn't ship them with the pin open. But look how cute that is. And they're vintage, and they're brass, and I love them. And he didn't charge a whole lot. He charged me $5 for this box. Tell me what you think about those. Everything else I got from another vendor. Everything else came from the same vendor. I didn't mean to pick this up, but she just included it in a bunch, in a bundle. I do know prices for some of the things, and then the last few things she just kind of bunched together for $5. So there's this. It is rayon, 100% rayon, but it kind of looks like velvet. It's a little stiffer than velvet, but it's vintage, and it's a pretty peach color, and there's quite a bit there. And I think this was part of the bundle that was $5. These were also part of that bundle, and there's some just little flower things I found laying on the table. Millinery type flowers. I'm not sure what this came from, but it's the same sort of flowers. So I love using the millinery flowers, vintage ones. And then this has a lot of pretty beads. And this seed catalog, it's all in black and white. So it's cut there, like somebody cut something on top of it with a blade. You can see these little cuts in it. But I do like this picture on the front. And I wish it wasn't black and white, but it is, so that's okay. Uh, 1952, I guess. Yeah, 1952. So it's pretty old. Has some fun pictures. Ooh, why did it just go blurry? There we go. And this is just a portion of a flour bag. I'm assuming it was flour. Elmira, New York, in the area where I go to my craft stores, in that section of New York. And it's red rose, and I think it was fancy pastry flour. You just have to kind of fill in the gaps with your imagination. But I thought it was fun, and it was just an extra piece laying there, so I just included it with my pile. And so far, all of this is in the $5 section, $5 grouping of stuff, and then these things also. I believe, let's see, 15, 20. Well, I paid $10 for all of this. I believe. She must have charged $5 for these magazines or something. Anyway, the other stuff was worth everything I paid, so this is just a little, very, very thin, more like a brochure than a magazine. Business of Farming, the Farm Families Magazine for Better Building, Better Living, 1953. And it just has some fun images inside. I even like this page. Latest farm forecast, the business of farming news. That's it. That's all the pages. And then these two magazines from 1953. Home Craftsman, the how-to magazine for the home. Lots of advertisements. No color pictures. Ooh. Colonial wall sewing cabinet. Look at that. All right, and then I didn't know how much she wanted for this, but I liked the envelope. She had a box full of old pictures, photographs. But I pulled this out of it, and I'll have to patch it here, but I will use it as an envelope. It's dated 1950. I'll use it as a pocket, but I'll have to put a little patch over here. But it's full of negatives, and I didn't know how much she wanted. Her prices were not bad, so I went ahead and picked it up. And she charged me $5 for it, but I'll probably put some of these in my shop, and I'll keep some. But I thought they were really fun. With it's one photo per negative instead of a whole strip of them. I can see this man's pipe. You see his pipe? So I think they're fun, and I love the envelope. And this, I thought that was so beautiful. Here's one of the scrapbooks. There's no date on it, but it's all cutouts from like Hollywood magazines, which I'm not usually that interested in, but these are old enough that I don't recognize most of the stars, and I just think they're really cool. They're like from the 20s and 30s, I think. Unfortunately, that one is taped, but that's a cool image right there. Aren't they kind of neat? I don't know what I'll do with them. Oh, I love her. She looks cute. Cute and spunky. Sue Cornell or something like that. Somebody hand wrote it there, and it's a little hard to read the writing. There's a handsome man. Charles Farrell. Joan Crawford. Just says J. Crawford. I would never have known that that was her, if that is her. But I just thought these were really nice to look at, and very pretty pictures, and I could use them in journals. Oh, couple of postcards in here of some cowboys, movie cowboys. Hoot Gibson and Pat O'Malley. And there's more and more and more, and then some of them are taped. Broadway Talkies. Nancy Sorrell, Bernice Roberts. Yeah, I've never heard of these people. I'll have to look them up and see what era. Definitely not no later than the 30s. From the looks of things, wouldn't you say? Virginia Valley. Wonder if she's related to Rudy Valley. And then this scrapbook, she didn't charge as much for this one because there wasn't as much in it. And these are some greeting cards. Oh, it's like sandpaper there or something like that. And somebody wrote on here what came with the cards. Handkerchief pansies, satin gown, must be a nightgown, from the student body. I wonder if it was a teacher that was in the hospital. Wishing you a speedy recovery. Whisper Sunday paper. Handkerchief case, manicuring set, oranges, ice cream, and baby bottle with candy. Wow, she got a lot of stuff. Your pal Helen. American Beauty roses and gardenias. Stockings. As you sail on to good health, handkerchief and pink roses. And then the little cards that came with flowers. Oh, okay. This is for a baby. So she got flowers for having a baby, but I wonder if she had some complications and was still in the hospital for something, because the rest are get well things. Maybe they were two different occasions. Oh my goodness. Thanks for a delightful time. Screw looses. And this one says, greetings to a charming hostess from Dot and L, just nuts. That's funny. And then here's a list of names and the flowers that were sent. Nasturtiums, mixed bouquet, gladiolas, etc. Or candy or gifts. There's a little pin here with a charm on it. Given to me by Alice Keller, worn to surgery and in hospital. Okay, so she did have surgery, and then the rest are blank pages. So there's not a whole lot in that one. And the last thing is super, super fun. Look at that. A bag full of beverage labels. Unmarked. The bag was unmarked. Most of the stuff in her booth didn't have prices. And I picked up that bag and I thought, is she going to charge $1 a label like I've seen in a lot of a lot of times I see them marked $1 each. And I said, how are you selling these? And she said, oh, I was just going to sell them for $5, all of them for $5. And I was like, oh, okay. And inside I was like, yes, please. So I'll put some of these in my shop. Dixie Spring, high grade beverages, Dixon City, Pennsylvania. This is lemon lime. This one doesn't have, it just says contents 12 fluid ounces, but it doesn't say what it is within the bottle. This one is lemon lime. I'm assuming it's soda because it says carbonated water, sugar, you know, the ingredients. So these are fun. I don't know how old they are, but I will definitely put bundles of these in my shop. And safety pins too. Just let me know if those are something you might be interested in. And I was thinking of a bundle of some of the movie star pictures too. Oh, that was in the other book. Though they might end up in my shop too eventually. So what'd you think of today's haul? I had fun. Just took a few hours off. Today's Friday, so it's supposed to be my day off, but I want to finish those rustic country journals. They're close to being done, so I think now it's time to get working on those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Have a creative day today. Bye-bye.